this is David again from the Prepper Bookshelf, and I've got a book for you today. The Revised and Updated Living Well on Practically Nothing by Edward Romney. I kind of got mixed feelings about this. There's some really cool ideas in here, but there's a whole lot of stuff that just, talking about cars, it's like how to fix your car for free. It says buy Chilton's manual and have tools. I don't know how useful that is. But there is some interesting stuff in here. One of the things, like, he's got his save money on food, eat on $3,500 a year, and it's got his, basically a menu. Breakfast is oatmeal with molasses, lunch is roast chicken, dressing made out of stale bread, whatever. That's pretty interesting. But I tell you something I did learn, or that I thought was cool in his saving money at college. What kind of kid is a good college prospect? He talks, all about if your kid's a bookworm, whatever. But
it's 1 o'clock.
Hey, this is David with the Prepper Bookshelf, and I've got a kind of a mixed review here. I've got Revised and Updated Living Well on Practically Nothing. Some of this stuff is just kind of common sense. Like it talks about fixing your car for free. It says buy an older model car, get a Chilton's manual and some tools, right? Okay, gotcha, buddy. How to live on cheap clothes. It's like go to the back of the Goodwill. There's a little bit of survival stuff. There's some good stuff in here. Save money on food. He's got eat on $3,500 a year. It's got some little sample menus. Some recipes. How to make Johnny cake. How to make biscuits, gingerbread, barley bread. Buying cheap houses. Some of this is pretty interesting. Some of it I don't know how much is useful, but I'll tell you, I had to like his views on save on education. He's got this chapter here, or paragraph, what kind of kid is a good college prospect? I kind of got a chuckle on it. It says most college learning consists of reading books and taking notes and skillful with lectures. If your kid's a bookworm, always has his nose in a book, or you worry that he or she is not getting enough exercise or sunlight, then this is the kid you want to send to college. Whatever. Says he's done guidance counseling in a college and would estimate that only about a quarter of the population can master traditional college work. He says, unfortunately, many colleges now prevent a student to take very easy courses and to graduate with no languages, no math, no science. Then the unfortunate graduate ends up working for McDonald's. Duh, right? Gotcha. We're on the same page. This is pretty cool. He says, why people who really don't like to read and study go to college is a mystery to me. Low marks in high school are not necessarily serious if the SAT scores are high. This happens fairly often, particularly if the teachers are liberal and the child is not. Whew. I'm throwing a little bit of money to anybody who thinks that way, right? Pretty interesting book. It's pretty good quality. Some ways to live for free. There's some things in here that is definitely worth the money, but I think in total it really isn't as useful as the hype, I guess. But there are some good tips, and I did get my money's worth out of it. So, like I said, it is pretty good quality, nice pictures. So, there you go. I'd probably buy it again. Just because there's not a whole lot of information like this out there. But, probably somebody could probably make a whole lot better one if they tried. So anyway, there you go. And until next time, you can always catch us online, prepperbookshelf.com.